Hi everyone! Today we are going to be graphing a bunch of the Minecraft supplies that you used for your fantasy home project. To start, you will need a pencil, a ruler, and your final weekly check-in. By the way, if you don't have a printout, it is fine to use grid, lined, or even plain paper. First, we are going to list the main supplies that you used along the x-axis, like this. I actually used more types of supplies than I listed here, but I just chose the ones I used the most. Now, I need to count along the y-axis. This part can actually be tricky. Counting by ones doesn't work for me. Do you see why? There are only 20 spaces, and I need to create a bar that represents 648. I need to find another number to count by. No, 5s doesn't work either. It only takes me to 100. After a lot of testing, including counting by 20s and 25s, I finally settled on counting by 50s. Now I've created a big enough space for my largest bar. Oh, and before I forget, I should create titles describing the numbers on the y-axis and the supplies on the x-axis and my graph as a whole. There. Now I can move on to my bars. First, I'm going to use my ruler to mark a spot close to where I estimate each of the tops of my bars will be. And I'm going to label the actual value above each bar to make my amounts really clear. Then, I choose one color to carefully shade in each bar. And if you like, you can make each bar a different color. Finally, you need to write about 1 or 2 things you would like your teacher to notice about your work. Then snap a photo and either pop it into FreshGrade or Teams. But hang on, we're not completely done yet. I also encourage you to try creating a graph using a program in Office 365 called Excel, especially if you're in middle school. First, choose New Blank Workbook. And then, type your supplies into the cells down the column on the left. Next, list the supply numbers in the cells right next door. And finally, choose Insert, and then select the type of graph that you would like for displaying your data. And voila! Graph complete. Choose any kind that you like. Using Excel makes graphing ridiculously easy. I encourage you to try both. The long way helps you practice necessary skills, and the short way allows you to interpret your data clearly and efficiently. Happy graphing, everyone!